Timber! Yeah, well. At least a big of the part of the tree went down. Yeah, so imagine this happening to my house, okay? If I so much as remove a spider web from the house with this collapse effect on, it will take down half my roof, I'm sure. It already did, look! And welcome to episode 2. We are just going to make a wooden floor here. Oh, maybe that's even better used up here. Let's see here. I wonder how this place looked before the TNT bomb. So I'm quite glad that I sort of, found out. I think maybe there's a room in here. Let's see. No. Can we just yeah, we'll just fall down here. Okay, so yeah, that's great. Let's see. I would like to make just a little room. Let's just make it so. No idea for what, but hey. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. And that was the axe. I think we're gonna make another workbench for the upper room. How about in there? So, yes, and gonna make a axe, as you can tell, because that's what I got in hand. Okay. So now for the lighting, we are going to make lanterns. And this sort of chimney won't work, so we can just take that out and make a real chimney and a real fireplace. We might just do that in this episode, get the workings of the building on, and then a furnace. And the furnace has to go so that you can make a chimney, actually. As you probably saw when we started, there was all this smoke coming out from behind the building, and that's because the chimneys wasn't right according to this mod pack that I have. So there's a mod called Advanced Chimneys, and that is the mod responsible. This might just be a good time to address that English is my second language. I am Danish, and I hope you can live with my accent and of course my hesitancy just around, finding the right words and so on. I think I will try expressing what I have in mind, knowing that I might just sort of be lost for words sometimes, instead of just, dumbing down my language to something that I'm sure I can pronounce and express properly. So I hope you can live with that, and I might actually get better at it from doing this. So now we got some proper chimney blocks, and we are going to, of course, put them on right now. Doing. Yeah, how is that done? Oh yeah, so you had to you had to hit the right. This is actually a bit hard. Okay, and then we got to remove this part of the roof up there. Look at that. How nice. Yeah, and I would really much like to enjoy my mistakes instead of trying to sort of reduce them at all costs. Now that block is sort of not important anymore. I'm just going to take this one instead. And this beam here annoys me a bit, I think. No, that's just going to go away. Now, in the physics mod, there's an option that is called collapse. I had turned that off. It means that we got the ordinary Minecraft way of, having floating blocks, like so. But if I put it on, then you will have blocks collapsing on top of the block that I'm actually working on at the moment. And that is just like the tree capitator mod that makes the tree tumble down one piece. It will look something like that when you put collapse on. And I'm not going to do that as a standard thing here, but maybe in some situations it might be a good idea. And then I regard it as a magic that my avatar Fungian here, he is performing. Okay, so I think it's having a sort of in-game reason for doing it. Now, this could be 2 different rooms, but I think not. We're just going to make it a little more efficient. Now, we are actually having a bit of a problem here. As you can tell, my water meter is depleting, and that is going to kill me if I don't do anything about it. The proper thing to do here will be to get some sand and make some bottles, and then get refreshed as fast as possible. Again, that was thirst feature from Tough as Nails. Also hungry, so I might just eat a few bugs here. Tasty bug. Maybe you should cook them, but hey, I don't know. Insects are very nutritious in real life, and it might be a good idea for us all to eat some more bugs. I would prefer not to do it just out of the ground, of course, but hey, that's how he is doing it. So, let's see here. We can now make sand into glass and make the glass into bottles. Put water in the bottles and then make it like that. I'm not too happy about all this pollution in my room. I'm going to take this lantern here and put it in my media room over here. That might just be there. Okay, 4 bottles. Then a hoe might be in place as I would like to plant my potatoes and also my seeds here. So I'm just going to do the farming over here. Okay. And I think we are actually going to sleep tonight and just take on the next day in this episode. So, that was 3 potatoes. And so, okay. Now let's go to bed here. Yep. And we're going to make 4 bottles out of these. And then we're going to drink some water. Even though that might just be the healthiest option, but it's the only one we have at the moment. So, it goes like this. Yep. And then you just drink like this. And sometimes you get this poison effect. A little gardening is in place, I think, here. This doorway I'm going to... I mean, it is nice, but no. When I really need it, this might be a killer to have these fences just preventing me from getting in. I imagine, you know, being followed by a few skeletons and so on with some nasty spell effects on them from the mods. So we just have to get in quickly. Let's see what happens if we fell down this great tree. The tree is too big and can't be broken in one hit. Well, this seems to be a good place to show you the physics collapse block function. I think that could take care of that little problem. Timber! Yeah, well, at least a big of the part of the tree went down. Yeah, so imagine this happening to my house, okay? If I so much as remove a spider web from the house with this collapse effect on, it will take down half my roof, I'm sure. It already did, look! Can you see here? All this just happened because the game mechanics from physics calculated the house to be together with the tree. Oh man, yeah. We're going to put that off again. Physics settings, serving settings, collapse off. Thank you, that was enough of a demonstration. So, what is all this then? So, yeah. We got a lot of... huh? Oh, a chest. Yeah. And then what? Some TNT, an empty chest. I think I'm going to axe the others off. Yeah, man. I seen some pew in this game. That was the fireworks sound from me swearing, of course, just without. Yeah, you get the idea, okay? So I might just take care of all this. Now this will be great for bone mealing, for my agriculture. And of course these have function in the game as well, all these sort of berries and so on. Many of them can be eaten, some I believe poisonous, but at least they are for magic purposes. Yeah, okay, so to repairing the house. Yeah. This is going to be for my potatoes. We gotta make more chests to put all this stuff in. We'll do that. I like chests. Actually. We just put them in a row over here. Up to the ceiling. We are going to make the composter. Oh, and maybe you should not have a composter inside your house. here by my farm. Okay, how about these? Can I actually? Yes, that's great. These flowers do make fertilizer. Next episode, we are going to explore the surroundings.